turn instead of hitting. Yes. Welcome Raiders, it's 2X Ancients, and on my channel I usually do what I consider to be entertainment YouTube. So I do things like sketch comedy type videos.
It was Cadillacs.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Dude, we can see it seeping out of your armor. It's like rotten eggs and sulfur had a baby.
Shard pulls, of course, because they're pretty entertaining, and also character design. We discuss character design as an amateur character designer myself. So what I would love is, if you could check out my other videos. But for today, we'll be pulling 2X Ancients, and I'm really hoping for Trunda, or I would love another Kymar. So either of those would do my account great. All right, let's get going. We'll do 10 pulls, and at some point we'll switch over to 5 so we can get them evened out, and we'll go from there. All right, come on, Trunda. Come on, Kymar, let's go. We want to see gold, though. That's the important thing. Let's try to pull some gold here. And all rares, got the rare tax going. So on my channel, we pray to Treesus because I'm a disc golfer, and that's who we pray to on the course. If you hit a tree on the good side instead of the bad side, you can help out your score, or you can hurt your score a lot. So come on, Treesus, let's go. All right, not great rates so far. Let's hope this improves a bit here. All right, we got 2 that time. I might not have Broodlord. That is a possibility. If you got Soulbound Boyar and you're like earlier in the game, or you need help with the rare secret rooms, I know secret room number 4 right now is actually rare spirit champs. So she's actually huge in there, along with Gnarlhorn. So I run 2 Gnarlhorns in her, and a couple other champs just for fun, but those 3 pretty much do the job for me. All right, come on, Treesus. I'm seeing way too much blue. I need a lot more purple, a lot more yellow here. This is ridiculous. Rare tax, come on. Let's go. Got some purple there. Lady Quellen. I don't think I have her. Let's take a look real quick. She must be new, I'm thinking. Attacks 1 enemy, fills this champion's turn meter by 15 if it's critical. That seems really common on champs lately for their A1s. They just don't want you to be able to use them against Bommel, apparently. Attacks 1 enemy, places an extra hit if it's critical, fills the turn meter of all allies by 30. Only if it kills an enemy. And hopefully this one's good, because the rest aren't so great yet. Attacks all enemies, places 30% increased crit damage buff. So that's, good for damage. Also, increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns if this attack is critical. So, since it attacks all enemies, it should be critical. As long as you build her with 100% crit rate and you're not going up against only green affinity champs. So not too interesting there. So I'm out of space. I'm gonna go clean this up, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm in enough room. We now have enough spots for 95 ancient shards. So let's see if we can have a little better luck here. I think the first I was right around 70, I think. The first 70 did not go so well, so hopefully these will go better. Let's pull 5 right out the gate. Looking for Kymar, looking for Trunda. Let's go. We'll get these 5 out of the way so we can do 10 pulls. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe the YOLO shard. Or we'll sacrifice them all to the rare gods, one or the other. And it's looking a lot more like we're sacrificing them to the rare gods. Okay, let's go back to the 10 pulls. All right, come on. We need purple. We need gold. Let's go. We got some purple marksman. And nothing special there. All right, Mordecai. Mordecai's great, I think, on this iteration of Doom Tower. He's going to be really crucial. Marksman again, 2 pulls in a row. The reason Mordecai is so good is he places the HP burn instead of hitting. Yes, we got gold. Candrafon! Candrafon, baby! I don't have him. Arena defense, here we go. Candrafon is huge. I am so excited about this. All right. So attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the target is under any buff. They're almost always under buffs in Arena. So you put the counterattack masteries on him. And, he can really wreak havoc on the enemy team. Then we also have attacks all enemies, grants an extra turn, and resets the cooldown of On the Hunt skill if this attack kills an enemy. I'm guessing this is On the Hunt here. And then this one places the Perfect Veil buff on himself. Increase attack and increase speed and increase crit damage on himself. So on this champion for 2 turns. So after you attack, if you kill even one enemy, he goes into Veil. But I think he's already in there usually because his passive effect, damage increases by 40% while attacking under a Veil or Perfect Veil buff. Receives 40% less damage while under that as well. Also boosts his turn meter whenever he gets hit while wearing it. And does not work if this champion is the only alive ally on the team. So that's the only negative. But it also places a Perfect Veil buff on this champion for 1 turn each time the enemy turn meter is filled. So Arbiter goes, turn meter boosts the team. Sifi goes, does the same thing. He pretty much always goes into Veil. And go back into it too. It cannot be. How much more gold can we see? We've still got. I'm going to be building him right away. I still got 60 left. This champion. It's going to be so fun. There's definitely no guarantee we'll get another one in 60, but I'd love to see it. 2 and 160 would be nice. So let's go. Let's see if we can get another Kaimar. Let's see if we can get Trunda. And anyway, so excited about Kaimar. About Candrafon. That's great. And then we paid the rare tax for that right afterwards. All right, Umatogi. She's one of the new champions in Shadowkin. And Vergis. A lot of people like to use Vergis to solo. I think it's Scarab, and maybe they can do some of the levels of Bommel with them. Arndulf. Is that... Oh, I don't think I have this champion. He must be a new one for Bannerlords. I thought he was that new guy from Shadowkin for a second there. All right. Delver and Occult Brawler. I've seen him a couple times today. Masamoto, I think he's new for me as well. And Farrakhan the Fat. I'll pause for just 1 second to talk about him. Farrakhan the Fat is my damage dealer for Clan Boss. I do a 1-key Ultimate Nightmare, and of course Nightmare and Brutal as well. And the reason he works so well is this skill. So a lot of people don't realize that because he can place this increased crit damage and increased crit rate on your team, you can actually run them at less than 100% crit rate, and it's 30%. So you can actually increase the damage of all the rest of the champs as long as you run this guy in Relentless and you run him at 100% crit rate. And then also on top of that, he hits or he sends everybody on your team except himself in to attack And I think the reason he doesn't send himself in is because he'd be kind of broken with decreased defense on his A1. So being in Relentless, I have found as long as he's not against blue affinity, he'll lay this decreased defense down quite a lot. He doesn't do weaken, but you make up with it by having the ally attack and by having all the other champions have less crit rate. So you can build them with more crit damage, more attack, and it's easier to get them up to speed as well. So I think people who are correct in Clan Boss, in those unkillable comps, that Farrakhan can actually make it quite a bit easier. He also puts HP burn and poison down, which also, of course, add to the amount of damage that he and his team are doing. So, between all of that, I think he's just huge. He does a great thing. And then he also, and this part doesn't matter, I guess, in Clan Boss, but he deflects 20% of the incoming damage to all the rest of the allies. So even in a regular Clan Boss team, he'll stay alive a little easier because of that. But yeah, he's just incredible in Clan Boss. So I hope more people start using him. Maybe I'll do a video on him since I really don't see anybody else doing that. All right, come on. Let's get a little more gold. Vrask, old school. He was like the best healer in the game for a while when I first started. I didn't even have him. And there it goes. I'm down to 0, guys. This was incredible, though. I got Canderfon. I would say 160. You're kind of hoping to get 2, but I'm excited. Even not getting Kymar, not getting Trunda, and Kymar's on 10x right now. I'm still excited because Canderfon is totally new to my account, and it's going to be a lot of fun to build them. So I had a great time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this shard pull video. And again, please join me for like sketch comedy and other comedy type stuff, as well as the character design discussions, where we kind of look deeply and look closely at the champions and see all the really cool stuff that Raid does best, which is probably the character design. So thank you very much and have a great day.
It's just you, me, and the odds. We stuck together, we 2 peas in a pod. You dealt a bad hand, I'm there seizing the cards. We'll never be separated till we see in the gods. We've been low together, high forever. Long as we go together, we'll die whenever. Be a light, couldn't let the darkness try you ever. Truth in my word, you I lie to never.